So, when was the last time you said to yourself, no, I'm not going to do this anymore? And yet you did it anyway. How many times do you catch yourself doing that? Why? Most people think we need to break habits. We call them bad habits, and we say we have good habits. I am not in favor of using the words good or bad. All we're doing is judging something, and all it does is actually create more blockages in our lives every time we judge. See judgment as a tremendous, strong, impactful way of creating blockages, which is actually exactly what the habits are about, blockages. And that's why we do them anyway, even though we say we won't. And most of these have been passed down from generation to generation, from one person to another in the family or in the community, in the culture, country, whatever. And I think it has everything to do with handing down trauma and perpetuating trauma. So we start out in our babyhood, actually, even the moment we're born, the way most of us are born now is not naturally or in a field where the mother was working. She simply squatted a little bit more in the field, took out the baby, wiped it down, put it in a basket, and continued going. That used to be birthing. Now it's very traumatic. It's in the hospital with a lot of lights right in the face. Sometimes the baby is slapped first just to get a response, to have the baby cry. What a way to enter this world. So if the mother is not healthy either, and think about all the things that the baby in the womb then inherits while in the womb, or if the mother is in a tumultuous situation. So there's all these things that we inherit, and when we think we have bad habits, what if it's not us? What if we're simply inheriting all these things and inheriting trauma? What if these habits are our response to trauma? One never knows. You know what? One thing I have found about trauma is that most of us are so habituated to trauma and to carrying the trauma with us that we do not know ourselves without the trauma. We've never been introduced to ourselves without it. And so to let go of whatever is behind it, or let go of the trauma itself, we keep re-traumatizing ourselves instead, because that's what's familiar. And most people would prefer to be in pain than leave what's familiar. And I invite you today to think about why healing might just be the very thing that you need. I'm going to actually put up a quote here on the screen. This is from notsalmon.com. Healing doesn't mean the pain never existed. It means the damage no longer controls our lives. Again, healing doesn't mean the pain never existed. So you don't have to be so loyal to whoever it is or whoever's pain you're carrying. Sometimes it's not even your pain that you're carrying. So it's not your trauma. It's your brothers, your sisters, your uncle, your aunt, father, mother, grandparent, great-grandparent, even generations before that you don't know. You don't need to be loyal to them anymore. You don't need to be loyal to the trauma or to the pain. You can actually let it go. It's one of the most delightful, loving things that you can do for and to whom, whoever you inherited from, and for whom you're carrying it. I'm going to put up another quote. If you bury the pain deep down, it will stay with you indefinitely. But if you open yourself to it, experience it, and deal with it head on, you'll find it begins to move on after a while. And that's why I think trauma is so inherently situated in our biology, because we haven't opened up ourselves to it. And then we eat and drink things that are false gods because they have been actually advertised to us as comfort. comfort food. Did you notice the things that are most toxic to us, the things that block us the most are called comfort foods? Think that's by chance? I certainly don't think so. Why? Because life without pain has no meaning. It doesn't mean we have to hang on to it. What is important is that you go into the pain, you actually open yourself to it, you experience it, and you deal with it head on. Because then you'll be fine that it needs someplace else to go. After a while, it has no more home where you are. So it moves on. It no longer needs you. So all of a sudden, your brother starts acting out, somebody else in the family, because you have chosen to give it up. So, what do you need to give up today? What would you like to give up today? What would you like to let go of? Think about it, but more so, feel it. Start feeling the pain. Make time in your day for the pain. Have moments where you just go for a walk with pain, or sit with it, or laugh with it. Whatever it is you need to do, make friends with it. And do not become your worst enemy by holding on to it. Just let it go. Why? Because the cure for pain is in the pain. So you need to delve into it, be with it, stop igniting it by putting more fire onto it, by putting these different stories onto it of, oh, I got this bad habit I've got to break. I can't break this habit. That's not true. So I invite you all to join me here every weekday at this time, same place. Click the notification and subscribe button if that's of any interest to you. And I look forward to your comments below. Thanks, everyone.